Hello everybody, I'm Bob. Here is my oral presentation number 2. To begin, my presentation, I have a question. Do you like to watch films? I think if you like to watch films, you will know those actors. Do you know who the guy is? Yeah, he is George Clooney. He's very famous actors. I thought most of you guys know who he is. Yeah. His name is Brad Pitt. He's very handsome, right? You may care about why I introduce those 3 actors. I will talk about it later for you guys. So now I want to talk about my preview. First, I will introduce my major, and then I will analyze the highlight scene which I chose from a famous movie. Finally, I will describe how does it influence my artwork. My major is motion picture and television. Just like the picture show us, our job is making film. Actually, I changed my major from economics to MPT because I don't like economics anymore. I hate study all day long in the library and just read the book and analyze the economics case. So it's too bored. So I wanted some new challenge. That's why I changed my major to motion picture and television. As we know, making films are teamwork. In this team, we have actors, director, producer, editor, and so many people in our group. So our goal is our goal is making film and use the good story to bring happiness to people. As I said, in this team we have several kinds of people like editor, director. So there are several kinds opportunities for jobs. But for me, I want to be an actor in the future because I think the editing is the last step to complete the whole film. So that's why I chose this job. So now you may know what job I want to choose in the future. So here is my favorite scene, which is come from Ocean 13. So in this part, I will use professional editing ways to analyze this scene to you guys. Because this scene is a good example for continuity and montage. The first thing I wanna explain is continuity. So let's watch short clips first, and then I will analyze this scene. So in this scene, we can see Bank is walking to his computer room, and then he enters the pin code and open the door and go into the room. So in this case, the editors use a long shot to describe the whole process. So as an audience, I can easily catch the motion because there is only one shot and one main character in these scenes. If the editor used jump cut to show these things, I would confuse about the movement, just like how bank into going to the door. So generally, this continuity is called visual continuity. It shows the audience the fluent and smooth movement of the actors. Okay, now watch the next short clip. So in that case, we can see Bank is talking to his assistant, and he is making a phone call to a dealer. So at that time, the frame just changed to the dealer. You can see the guy is stand by the roulette wheel. So when I saw this part, I was really interested in the the result. I can At that time I saw the dealer turn the roulette wall. So the next thing gave us the answer. The dealer did it. So in this example, the editor changed the things in order to give the answer to the audience, and I saw those things skill got my attention because I really wanted to know what happened next. So after that my expectation become true. However, the editor used the continuity to show smooth things, but it is not enough. So fortunately, the editor used montage and made these things more vivid. The next thing I want to talk about is montage. Montage makes things meaningful and present compressed narrative information in films. So in these things, there are three kinds of montage. The first montage I saw was rhythmical montage. The definition of rhythm montage is it always shows a contrast to the audience. So let's watch clips about those montage. So in these things, we can see the acted guests are winning money, but inversely, Bank is worried about his computer system and have an ex-joyed face. So in addition to the music, the editor cut each scene follow the beats. Even some shots were less than 1 second. So this type of montage, rhythmical montage, showed both the negative parts and the positive parts to the audience and make a direct contrast. So it helps the audience to get the actor's emotion easily. Yeah. The other montage I saw was metric montage. A metric montage means the audience can get some piece of important information in these things. So let's watch these clips. In these clips, we can see Danny and Rusty touch their lighters when the dice are jumping to the table. So those two films will have the same lines, and the editor repeats them again and again, so that we would make sure maybe there are some relationship between the two films, just like the dice and the the staple letter. So therefore, I thought the audience may guess the relationship is about the letter can control the dice. So I thought the musical montage was a good way to get the audience into the film because uh, it was a very effective attention getter and orient interaction. So finally, I saw the tonal montage in these scenes. Uh, Tonal montage is about to combine the music with scenes and to show the atmosphere for the audience. So that's what watch out those things. So after I watch these things, I got those feelings. So like when the music begins, we can see the warmer tones in the casino, such as the colorful number about money. It's about the guest head. So many money, so much money. Yeah, and we also can see the car date and the cozy table and so many happy faces, and all of them are warm tone. So as a result, the editor built exciting atmosphere and described everyone was a winner in the casino. So moreover, when I watch those things, I feel I was one of I can feel I'm one of the winners at that time. Not only a viewer. So I think those things take me into the highlight and feel the exciting emotion. So finally, the editor used the amazing montage to show the contrast and important information and atmosphere. Yeah, just about the three kinds of montage. So that was my favorite things. And how about you guys think about these things? Is that good? Yeah. For me, I think those things give me a lot of idea for my own artwork, and I really followed these rules and skills to help my artwork. For example, I focused on continuity. So here is my one of artwork. It's like a movie music montage. So 5 more minutes. Let's see these clips. So in that things, which is come from Merriman, we can see Stark is designing his Iron suit. So I use long shot to show the steps how he reduced the white about his suit. So I want my audience know the whole process. So it is a continuity. Exactly, it is a visual continuity. And in that case, the Captain American, I use the narrative continuity, just that he get the shot and became a superhero. I want my audience know the next things happen quickly. So I use narrative story to describe the smooth things. So my audience can follow my thinking. Also, I tried to use montage in my artwork. I, I think the montage I used is tonal montage because it's a music montage. Uh, so the music, the name is superhero. So it make a atmosphere about the hero, the great and strong atmosphere. In addition, I think there is a kind of rhythmical montage because here is no contrast between the two heroes, Iron Man and Captain American. So I just want to they become a group and both of them are fighting to the evil power. So I use the those kind of montage. It's called rhythmical montage to show how great are they. Just like the scenes showed us the Iron Man punched the guys, and the next thing is the Captain American punched the other guy too. It's a kind of like a compare to each other, and show both of them a superhero. So in this presentation, I introduced my major is MPT, and I want to be an editor in the future. So then I use professional editing ways to analyze the things to you guys, and want you guys know a little about editing. So and then finally I show my artwork, and yeah, that's all my presentation. Thanks for your listening. Do you have any questions?